Welcome to Storytales, where love for pets meets the pursuit of dreams. I'm Penny.
I'm Ray.
Here, we will be unleashing our passion for pets and share our thoughts and experiences as we journey through our lives as pet and business owners.
Today we will be exploring whether or not cat can walk on leashes.
Alrighty, let's dive in and make some positive waves. Okay, Ray, so today we are going to talk about how you walk your cats on leashes. So what really got you to decide to walk your cats?
Because I believe that cats deserve the right to walk outside like dog.
That's your reason.
Yeah, that's
So
actually
you just want equality. Is that what it is? You just want equality for your cats?
Yes, it is true. And I actually tried with March when he was young, like when he was around 6 months old. But I didn't know how to train him, so I just put on leashes and drag him outside. The whole experience was very terrifying for him.
Oh gosh,
And
I think you remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so after that, he refused to go outside. He feel it's a torture.
Well, you live and learn now, right?
I know. So after I lost March, I told you I don't want to have a pet again.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows, I adopt Bagels, and Bagel is a Bengal cat. So I always think for Bengal cat, they are more energetic and they love exploring adventures type of breed. So that's why I was like, maybe I should try to walking again.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, at least you didn't give up. Most people would give up.
But
I tried it.
But this time I do it properly. Mm-hmm. I actually give him a lot of times. Mm-hmm. I don't just do what I did, dragging outside. Mm-hmm. It took me a month for him to get familiar with the leashes and harness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's interesting. And so I recently came across on social media where it was a video of people's adventure cats, and a lot of people comment how cats should not be walked because they think it's invasive to the environment. They like to hunt the little creatures out there, insects and lizards and whatnot, that is supposedly good for our environment. And so, what is your stance on that, given you are someone who likes to walk your cats?
I do believe cats aren't, invasive. It's right because there's a lot of tiny insects in Australia got extinct by cats. But I don't think cats are not allowed to walk. If you want your cats to be outside, the safest way is you train them to walk on leashes. So you can walk with them while controlling their movement as well. For example, like Bagel, whenever he go outside, he does get intrigued by little lizard or little bug. Whenever I see him want to attack the lizard, you can either hold back your leashes or pick him up so the lizard can have time to run away. There's one way you can protect outside animals. And the other one is that how much I love bees.
Oh yeah, bees.
Yes, I love bees. Bees are good for our environments. Without them we don't have a lot of food.
I love honey.
Yeah, exactly. And Bagels love bees too.
Oh.
And my nickname for him is Bee Terminators.
Bee Terminators.
Because for some reason he loves bees. Whenever he saw them, he just charged and then he wants to hump them.
I can imagine Bagel saying, "Hasta la vista, BB."
Exactly. And that's whatever he's trying to do is totally against my belief. And also I'm afraid, what if he got attacked by bees, right? His face will get swollen. I will have to go emergency visit for vet. So that's why I say it's very important to train them to walk on leashes so you can control their environment. Whenever Bagel walk outside with me and I see bees, I will hurry on picking up to walk the other direction so he doesn't harm them. I think for those people who are worried cats are being invasive, then you shouldn't let your you shouldn't let your cat wandering around as an outdoor cat. Because how a lot of families, they train their cats as an indoor cat.
Yeah, and they come home whenever they want.
Yeah, they come home whenever they want, and then most of the time, the owner don't even know where they are.
Yeah.
And then I also found out that for most outdoor cats, did you know they don't use collar too?
Yeah.
And the reason is that if you have the collar,
They might hang themselves or something, or is trapped somewhere.
yeah, so that's why I suggest if you want to do that, use a breakaway collars. But another thing is that usually collar will come with a tag, right? You will make the clink clink sound. And your cat will hate that because when they go outside, they want to hunt.
They don't want to be like, hey, I'm over here hunting you.
Yeah, exactly. So the clink clink sound is gonna destroy the whole whole hunting experience
That's funny.
for him.
Yeah, that's true. He's like, I'm trying to be stealth here and not be known.
Yeah, so like some of my friends, they actually don't have the
Tag.
collars at all.
Oh, at all.
Yeah, they don't have collars because if you don't have tag, then what's the point to have collars, right? So their cat will just go out, run free, sometimes bring back like a little bird or little insect that you say. So I guess if you want to protect the environment, there's two things you can do. Put a collar on him or on her and put the bells. So whenever the little animals hear your cat coming, they can have time to
Well, and also
flee.
the people who say like, "Oh, don't let cats out," but the thing is, like, there's so many stray cats out there too. Like you can't control all of it unless you want to adopt all of them. So those people who complain should really adopt all those stray cats. You know, like
And cats and dogs are supposed to belong outside anyway. It's
Yeah.
because we domestic them. Actually, cat is different. We domestic dog.
yeah, domesticated all
But
of them.
then cat decide to join us because they are lazy and smart.
They're lazy. They're like, you humans can be my slave.
I know.
You can clean my litter box anytime.
Yeah, so that's why I meant like, because I can totally understand where they stand because I'm also a person who wanted to protect the environments and I love animal, like wild animals too. So that's why I say if you can walk your cat on leashes, then you are able to protect.
Yeah, and not just any leashes, right? Like, there's a reason why we designed our leash with bungee. I know that was something that you highly recommended because of cat walking.
Yes, because the bungee, like when I try to pull them, it doesn't hurt them.
It gives you the control, but without hurting them.
Yes, like I say, right, my little bee terminator will probably jump into the bushes to attack all of them, but then because of bungee leash, I'm able to pull him back hard without like choking them.
Yeah, without like abruptly hurting them.
Yes.
That's cool. Like, yeah, having control over your cat definitely will, it will alleviate that problem that people are concerned about.
Yeah, but there is certain insect, if I see Bagel attacking them, I don't stop him.
Oh, like which ones?
Like cockroach.
Oh gosh. Oh man, I don't even know if I want my dog or cat to ever bring any home like that.
I let him attack, but I don't let him eat it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Yeah, please no cockroaches for me. It's so dirty. But anyways, I think one thing that would be beneficial for people who are listening to us is knowing what reactions you would get by walking a cat on leash. Like, can you kind of describe about your experiences so far having your cat out there on a leash? Because I know it's not something people see all the time.
Do you want to know from the family and friend or stranger?
Let's start with the stranger first.
Okay, so stranger, you'll be surprised is most of people actually don't find it comfortable, especially dog owner. They always act like my cat is gonna do something to them.
Oh.
Like, for example, there's one time, I think I told you, right? I was walking down the street and then I saw a dog without a leash. And you can tell that he is a well-trained dog. That's why the owner was comfortable for him to walk without a leash. But then when he saw my cat, he started, quickly approaching to us. And then even though the dog owner from behind is telling him heels or stop, he doesn't really listen because he get intrigued by my cat.
Yeah, he's interested.
And of course, I will be highly alert as well because it was a big dog. I was afraid that he would like attack my cat. And then the next thing, you heard was that he quickly ran next to his dog and then like hold his collar, and then he told me like, you should not let your cat outside. The cat should stay at home.
Oh, wow.
because he feel my cat is causing the dog's bad behavior.
Oh, wow.
But to be honest, I don't feel his dog is gonna attack me or my cat. He was just curious. And I do understand his concern, because if his dog actually hurt us, it will have potential lawsuit and the death of animals.
But
and
it's
stuff.
just funny how like people will naturally, I always hate using this word, but gaslight you, thinking it's your fault that your cat's out here. That's why, this is happening.
It's speciesist. I'm telling you, people are speciesist.
Well, I think it's just people aren't used to seeing cats walking. But even when I walk my small dogs and I see other dogs, like I already feel like, oh gosh, like I hope like my dogs don't bark at their dog, or I hope their dog won't come approach my dogs in case, because my dogs are tiny. If a big dog bites her neck, she's done,
Yeah.
And so like I already feel uneasy walking a dog to dog, right? But I can't imagine walking a cat to dogs or any other, pets.
Yes, and another bad experience that, like dog, when they walk outside, they will also use a bathroom outside. And as a cat too, if they feel they need to do their business, they will do. But then sometimes I got comments like, hey, this is my yard. You should, not let your animals come to my yard. But my cat was just there smelling their flowers and stuff. I found that offended. And the reason is that I got like bad experience with dog owner, like their dog actually come to my yard
all
and
the time.
did the business and they didn't even pick out their poop. But for
Yeah.
me, I always bring the poop bag out to make sure we clean out. And also another thing, like whenever cat want to do business, you can see like
Yeah, they'll dig a pile on
they
top
will
of it.
start trying to like look for a spot and then dig. So whenever I see he is trying to do that, I will carry him to like the public place instead of people's yard. So he doesn't do business, on people's property. That's a respect I give to, everyone's, but I don't know why they just assume my cat is gonna destroy their yard.
Yeah.
But they don't do that to dog owner.
You know what's interesting? Like, I think okay, though, this is just a separate instance because I was at my grandpa's house the other day and their neighbor always leaves their dog poop on my grandparents' lawn. And so I'm like, why don't you guys ever tell her? That's fine, whatever, like that. It's like a very Asian thing. I don't know, like
It's not fine, it's dirty.
yeah, I'm like, no, it's not fine. They're like, oh, it's fine. And one day, I literally saw her doing it again. I wanted to go out there to like tell her to just pick it back up, but like again, my family, my grandparents are like, oh no, just fine, just leave it alone. Like they don't like confrontation. It's so weird. Like, but the more you let them do it, the more they're gonna do it. So, and yeah, I don't know. It's not my lawn, I guess. So like, if they don't care, then okay. But now you're like reinforcing their bad behavior,
Yeah,
so and they're gonna do it to someone else who actually cares about their lawn, right? So yeah, definitely some dog owners are just they just get the easy treatment.
And also, like, I don't like people doing that to me, so that's why I try not to do that. Same thing to my neighbors.
Once my dad caught like our neighbor doing it, and then he was on like the camera speaker, and he's like, "Hey you, I see what you're doing. Pick it up now or I'm gonna come out." And then she got so scared, so like she went and picked it up and left.
That's good.
Yeah, but because like my dad couldn't catch her before, but this time he caught her on the camera. Yeah, it's so funny. But okay, that's interesting. Are there any like positive reactions?
Yeah, there's positive. Like, I actually took my cats to pumpkin patch this
Oh,
October.
yeah, I saw that on your social. Yeah.
Yes, and it was actually very fun, and we met a lot of dog owner there, and some of the dog owner were very nice. They were also impressed by like how Bagel and Latte can work on leashes.
Yeah.
And whenever there's children, I'm telling you, Bagel and Latte will be like the superstar. All the kids will want to like, hey, can I pet your kitties?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's very rare to see cat outside.
Yeah, my cousin's cat, when we were boothing for our business, like he was there to support, and he brought his little kitten, and yeah, that kitten was like a superstar too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get all the attention, ththese kitties, and they love it.
So the positive feedback is always like, they will want to pet your cat. And my cats usually are friendly too. If you don't scare them, they will let you pet them.
Yeah, if you don't like startle them in any way.
Yes. And most question that people ask me was, oh, how do I get to do this? How can I walk my cat like you too? Because a lot of dog owners also own cat.
Yeah.
And they will also like to know if it's possible to walk their cat while they are walking their dog.
Yeah, it is possible. Like, if you guys feel like you still don't know, I think one of our episodes talked about it, but if you still don't know, check out our blog or ask Ray directly. She'll tell you.
Yes. But then this time I actually got a lady to ask me, like, how do I know if I can walk my cat? In the pumpkin patch. And I told him, you can tell from your cat's behavior and body language if he is an adventurous cat like type. If he is always wandering around by the windows, looking outside, or whenever your front door is open, he
just want to like get out.
Yeah, he want to go out there and run out. That's a sign that he is very excited for the outside world.
Yeah.
And then you can start training him.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually, like, just talking to you about this, if I ever get a cat again, I think I would want to see if they would be interested in walking.
Yeah, just don't make my mistake.
Don't drag him out like a bagel, not bagel March.
Yes, he was terrified.
Yeah, poor March. He's
a
a homebody.
That's the first thing he learned. Harness equal evil shit.
He's like, let me stay home and watch Netflix. Put on some cat shows for me.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's pretty interesting. So how about your family members? I know you mentioned your family members' reactions are a little different too.
Yeah, my parents definitely think I'm the odd ducks.
You're the odd duck?
Yes, like, my mom just laughed, like, how can you walk cat? It's impossible. But then, you know what? Last time when she was here, she actually tried to walk my cat in our backyard. And she had a lot of fun.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she has a lot of fun. And she was like, oh, this is not as hard as I thought it would be. I was like, well, of course, because they're already trained.
They're already trained. Imagine starting from scratch.
And then also, because my mom is more like a PT size. She's a little bit smaller than me, so it's kind of scary for her to walk like a big dog.
Yeah.
So for a tiny cat, she feels comfortable. She doesn't need to worry that she get dragged.
That's true.
And also, cats tend to be more observant than the dog, so they usually stay for one spot for a long time before they walk to next spot.
Yeah.
You experienced before, right?
Yeah. I remember I was taking photos of you and your cat. I was like trying to get a good shot, but either they don't move or they move so fast. It's like
exactly.
one or the other. And you're just like, oh my gosh.
Because that's how cats are. So cat walking is very different compared to dog walking. Dog walking, you can walk with them like a troop.
Yeah.
But cat is kind of like, they are, observing their environment and then start planning something inside their little brain. And then once they, done planning, they just go attack.
I know. Like, I was just witnessing one of your cats trying to enter into the toilet bowl. Like crawl in. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? like that's how curious they are.
Yes. Everything is like toys for them.
Yeah. My dogs would never do that. They'll be like, look at them. Like, oh, okay, whatever. But your cat was trying to get in there.
Yes. And my dad, on the other side, his reaction is different because he always think I have too much time. So that's why I decide to walk my cat. And then he always say, I'm the crazy cat people. Like, who walk your cat? The reason you get cat is so you don't have to go outside.
I thought people only call people crazy cat ladies if they have a lot of cats, like tens and dozens of cats.
Ever since,
I guess walking cats will make you crazy.
Yeah, it is. Some of my friends still tease me too. They will say crazy cat lady, and my name is Ray, so they call me Cray Cray.
Cray Cray, the cat lady.
Yeah, and my dad also want to experience walking the cat.
And how did he feel about it?
But the way he do, and I give him the leashes and the cat, he was like, no, I will just walk with you guys. He doesn't want to handle the cat. Oh. So he did. And then you just like your experience, right? We walk outside and then we will be standing one spot for like
he was like, this is
15, 20 minutes.
Is he like, it's so boring, save me?
Yes, that was exactly his reaction. He was like, okay, I experienced cat walking, now this is boring. If you really want to walk your cat, you should go get a dog. I think
you should get a dog so your cat can just ride on top of your dog. and be like, all right, let's go walking.
Yeah, so my dad was suggesting me like you should just get a dog, and you probably get more exercise by walking a dog than a cat.
That's funny.
So Penny, is there anything you would like to know before we wrap up this episode?
Any last like tips you have for people who are considering walking or training their cats on leashes?
I think I already talk about most tips, but then the most important thing is just be patient. Like, don't force them because you don't want to make the experience terrifying for them. Like March. As soon as you give them enough of time to learn, no matter how old they are, they will become adventure cat with you for sure.
Thank you for that, Ray, because now you're making me want to, have a cat again. But
You should.
no, I gotta,
Hey.
tone down with my pets for now until,
It's holiday season. Do you know there's a lot of
Yeah, I
shelter
know. I
animals?
promoted a lot of people to go check out the shelter. Like my cousin got a cat because I was bombarding him and my sister with messages.
And they also reduce the adoption fee now.
Yeah, they have. And so yeah, if you guys are feeling like, you guys are up for training a cat, go to your nearest shelter because they're all looking for homes.
Yes.
And it's sad like that a lot of them just are waiting for their deathbed. It's like, it's really sad, but on a good note though, if you want to learn more about everything we just talked about, just check out our website. We have a blog that documents all these experiences and tips that Ray have offered, and as well as just any other pet related things, not just for cats.
Yes, if you want to know more about cat walking or any other things, you can also reach us at OmniPet Club on our Instagram. Just DM us and then we will answer your question.
Yep. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe to us, everything, so that you can keep up to date with everything we learn.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye bye.